Boys and girls, we got week 13 of the circa $1 million contest coming off a 3-2 week last week in week 12. That puts us at 32, 27, and 1 on the season, 32.5 points on the season. As stated, we probably need about 60 points to win the entire thing. So, we're shooting for about 60. So that means we basically have little margin for error. We got 6 weeks left in the season, so 30 available points. So almost got to be nearly perfect, to try to win this thing. But we just keep going every week and doing our best to, get those 4-1 and 5-0 weeks. Should be a good week. There's 3 games on Thursday. I am taking 2 of those games. And then, there's the rest of the slate, a game on Friday, Black Friday. We got the Chiefs and the Raiders, and then Sunday. So Thanksgiving week, a lot of football every single day. So I'm sure everybody's going to enjoy that. Good food, good game, good football, and good food, shopping. So it should be a good week. I can't wait, 4-day weekend. But let's get right into the slate of games that we got this week. So game 1, got the Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions. Lions are a 9.5-point favorite. Bears 4-7. They're coming off a loss to Minnesota. They played well. They were able to, get it into overtime, and then they ended up losing. But they actually played well. Caleb Williams had a good game. And then the Lions 10-1. They had a good win versus Indianapolis, 24-6 on the road. Obviously, Lions are, red hot, 10-1. They're at home here, another Thanksgiving game for them. I like them to play well, but Chicago's got a good defense, and I think Chicago limits Detroit to maybe 24 to 27 points maximum. And I think, I think the Bears will put up 17 to 20 points here. And so I just don't see the Lions winning by more than a touchdown. And so I'm taking the Bears plus 9.5. Game 2, we got the New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys are 3.5-point favorites. Giants 2-9. They coming off a spanking by Tampa Bay. They just got spanked 30-6. They look like crap. News broke that quarterback Tommy DeVito is not going to be playing most likely, so they're going to start Drew Lock. Lock actually might be better than DeVito, so I don't think that really matters. And then the Cowboys, they're coming off a surprising win versus Washington, 4-7. They got the win. I just don't think Washington was that good anyways. They're kind of fooling a lot of people, but, good story with Jalen Daniels. But look, I think the Giants are a complete mess with the quarterback situation, the front office. Malik Neighbors doesn't seem to be happy. It's just a big mess over there in general. And Cowboys, Cooper Rush has played this role for a few years. He's decent enough. They still got, CeeDee Lamb. They got some weapons. They're at home, 3.5 points. I like them to win. I think this is a good pick here. And so I'm taking the Cowboys minus 3.5. And that's on the circa minus 3.5. If you're not sure, you can buy them down here to 2.5 if you're just taking them as a pick. But for the official video, I'm taking Cowboys minus 3.5. All right, game 3, we got the Arizona Cardinals at the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings 3.5-point favorites. Cardinals 6-5, coming off a loss to Seattle. Vikings 9-2, coming off a win versus Chicago. I think Cardinals are a really good team, and I think the Vikings are a good team too. They're at home, but I just like the Cardinals to have a good game. I think Minnesota struggles against pass-first offenses, and I think the Cardinals are going to show up. I mean, they could win this game, but at 3.5, I think this is good value there. And I'm taking Arizona plus 3.5. All right, game 4, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Carolina Panthers. Bucks 5.5-point favorites. Bucks 5-6, coming off a big win versus Giants. They blew them out. Panthers coming off a good showing against Kansas City. They lost 30-27, but they played well. They're at home here. But I think the Bucks, this game means more to them. They can still win the division right there with Atlanta. They're playing well. Baker's playing well. I think the Panthers, they've been competitive recently, but it's skewed. I don't think they played that great in those games. I think the other teams just didn't play that good. I like the Panthers to. I like the Buccaneers to win easily. I think 5.5 all day. I'm taking the Bucks minus 5.5. And fifth game on the docket, we got the Los Angeles Chargers at the Atlanta Falcons. The Chargers are a 1.5 point favorite. Chargers 7-4, coming off a loss to Baltimore. They honestly look like crap against Baltimore there at home. And then Atlanta 6-5. They're coming off a loss prior to the bye week. They got completely spanked by Denver, and that loss looked really bad with 38-6. I'm not buying the Chargers. I think they have a weak schedule. They do have a solid defense, but their offense is very questionable. Dobbins looks like he's not going to be playing here. Atlanta's at home. They're the division leaders. They can still win the division. It's a very important game for them. I think they had a week to reset. I like their offense. Once again, Kirk Cousins can play really good, or 1 week he can look like crap. I like him to bounce back here. And Atlanta plus 1.5. I think they win this game at home. So I'm taking Atlanta plus 1.5. All right, that's going to be it for week 13 top 5 picks. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's tuning in. Enjoy all the good food over the weekend and on Thanksgiving Day. Stay safe. Watch a lot of football, and then we'll see you guys back here for next week for week 14. Link is in the description for the Patreon membership. If you guys want bonus picks, that is in the link is in the description. And then our NFL week 13 video is also being dropped in a few hours, so look out for that. All right, good luck.